everybody, and welcome to episode 19 of Life After England with AS Roma. Today we take on Atalanta in the Coppa Italia Final at the Stadio Olimpico. So will home advantage count as we look to secure the Coppa Italia for the 11th time? But first, a little bit of housekeeping as to what's been happening since we've last been together. So after getting to the final of the Coppa Italia, we won the dress rehearsal by 2-1 against Atalanta. Jimenez and Fratesi with the goals. Then we beat Palermo by 4-0. Jimenez, 2 for Sewell and 1 for Wesley. And last time around, a much-changed side lost to Como by 4-0. To be fair, with the final being 3 days away, it wasn't much of an option to risk those players who were going to start the game tonight. But with the Serie A season entering its final acts, we have secured second place. 72 points is what we're currently on. We will find out the final 2 results of the season after the final. But yeah, we are a mile behind Inter in the end. 91 points is what they currently have. They can't get to the 100, sadly for them, as Palermo have already gone. Torino have gone with them. Como's win over us has slightly skewed things down the bottom, but Bologna, Genoa, Como and Cremonese all involved in the relegation battle as we enter the final few weeks of the season. So just to recap, how did everybody get here today? So we started by beating Sassuolo in round 3 by 2-0. Then we beat Inter in the quarter-final 3-2. Then we beat Genoa in the first leg of the semi-final. And obviously, you know, we won the second leg. We did that last time around by 3-1. Atalanta's route is slightly similar in terms of they beat Cresina in the third round. They got past Cagliari in the quarter-final by 3-0. And they beat Spezia 1-0 in both the legs of the semi-final to get us to the Olimpico. So here are the 2 starting lineups as Cabral starting goal for us. Wesley, Mancini, Ndike, Angelino, Tequetla playing up front. Bishkov, Kone, Sewell, Berg with Canastanieri on the left-hand side as Atalanta start with Bento in goal. Koscielny, Scavari, Anor, Belanova, Miller, Sulmana, Villeri, Batrokov, Calamawendo with Samaka leading a front 2. And without wanting to sound big-headed, I think this is the toughest test that Atalanta will face in this tournament, because obviously the teams that they have played have not been of the calibre of ours. Obviously in our home stadium as well, home advantage may well make the difference as we look to secure this title for the 11th time and salvage what has been a very disappointing season in the end. It promised so much at the start, obviously with all the new players, with how things were going, and yeah, the title race ended far quicker than I had anticipated. The Champions League journey ended quicker than I wanted it to as well. So yeah, this is our last vestige of hope. Let's see if we can go and win it. An early goal would be priceless on a day like today, or a night like tonight. It's unusual to have the final in midweek, but I don't like it being before the end of the season. The FA Cup final is one that, I mean, it's sacred, isn't it? It should be the last game of the season. The cup final should be the last thing we have in a season. And they keep moving it around to make way for their own agenda, in my opinion. As Samaka looking to get in behind. I mean, Mancini probably could have left it. It was going to roll out. Didn't take the chance. Sumana back in towards Valerie, tipped over the bar. Those Atalanta fans look like they are very much outnumbered, in the stands at least. You would think that it would have been 50-50, but I guess because it's a home stadium, I'm not sure if the game realises that. But anyway, as Slovenia plays it in towards, oh, it's just gone wide. He's offside anyway, but jeepers, that was close. As we end the season, hopefully strong, and yeah, say a trophy would do wonders for this team. With a new manager coming in the summer, who knows where they might go, as Kone has pinched the ball high. Suel on the right, trying to drive in towards the penalty area. Might get the shot away, does, saved by the goalkeeper. It's picked up by Casanua. On towards Anua, into Slovani. Kosanuva again. Looking for the ball down the side. In towards Calamanendo. On towards Barak. Got to stop him. Shot. Save. Both sides having chances. It's very open. Angelino with the corner. Ball in towards the penalty area. Can't find a teammate. Will the counter come or will we pinch it back? We will. Berg with the challenge. Bishkov into Suel. I mean, you're all standing together. That's it. Spread out. Suel again. Looking for De Ketelaere possibly. Looking for Canasoneri and maybe should do better. Scavani looking for Kosionu. Keep saying it a different way. Villanova looking for Calamuendo. Miller. Salmana. Batrak with the ball through to Samaka. Being followed all the way. Great challenge from Ndike. Looking to get away. And finding Kone. Switching it to the right for Wesley. Looking for Suel. Coming inside. Means there is space for Wesley to run into. Didn't do it. But Suel has got the ball again. Can he go low? Will he cut it back? He'll have a go himself. And I tell you what, he is worth a go. It was travelling at some speed, that one. Bellanova looking for the ball inside. But it is a poor pass. Now we've got to try and react to it. Ball with Canasoneri. Into Kone. Suel is wide on the right. Kone's travelling and still going. It's opening up for him as Kone. Oh, he did all the right things apart from putting the ball in the back of the net. Best chance of the game so far. Probably from either side. Bellanova. Looking for a ball. Then Bellanova again. Flings it into the box. Easily dealt with, yeah. It is one way then the other. It's very, very interesting to watch this at the moment. Neither side taking it by the scruff of the neck at this point. Bellanova with the throw in, but it is a poor throw. But it is picked up by Sulemana. In towards Anua. On towards Valerie. Trying to get beyond Wesley. Doing a bit more defensive work today is Wesley. Thank God. Ball into the penalty area. Don't allow him to turn. Don't allow him to turn either. Goodness me. I mean, it's blocked behind, but it was very dangerous for a second. Baratov with the corner. Ball in. Headed away. Picked up on the edge. Played towards Valerie. Will he get a shot away? Oh, Angelino. Oh, he doesn't quite take it away. It's behind for another corner. Atalanta finishing the first half strongly. Got to get to the break. And we do make it to half time. Okay, they reckon they've had the better of it. I'm not entirely sure about that. Yes, they've had more of the possession. They've had more shots, but we've had more shots on target. We've had more touches in their penalty area. Yeah. So let's see what we can do at half time. Do we change anything at the break? De Ketelaere not really in the game at the moment. So let's try and help him out, shall we? What are we doing with crosses? Let's go low with the crosses then. I think that makes more sense. Do we encourage long shots? Yes, I think we do. Let's have a go. Let's see what we can do. Half time, no changes from either side. Who will be the first to blink? As the ball is picked up by Ndike, sends it home. Cabral staying on his goal line pretty much. I mean, he's got plenty of time to do it. Mancini with the ball into Suel. Bit of magic from this man today. Wouldn't go amiss, would it? Going up that right-hand side. It might go into the penalty area. It does go low into the penalty area. De Ketelaere puts it in. 3 minutes into the second half. Tactical change at half-time has done the trick. And near enough on the goal line. Charles De Ketelaere has put us in front. Suel doing all the work down the right-hand side. And then it's all about just staying onside for De Ketelaere. He does that pretty well. And he can't really miss from there. I think it even takes a deflection in. But it's his goal. Will Atalanta be the ones to blink now? You would have to say they've got to do something. Obviously. They're a goal down in the final. Maybe this tale has a happy ending after all. Still a long way to go. Just over half an hour probably left in this final. But we're in the driving seat. Just got to keep working. The rest that everybody had at the weekend seems to have done the trick for me, in my opinion at least. Throws it in towards Canastoneri. Can't find him because he threw it head height pretty much. Kone looking for the ball into Suel. Oh, nicely headed back to his goalkeeper. Taken behind though by the keeper. Sometimes those work, sometimes those don't. And are they going to pay for it? With a second goal going into the back of their net. In front of the Atalanta fans at that end of the ground. Ball into the penalty area. Nope. Not one of our players on the end of it. Canastoneri on the other side though. Might fire it in from the angle. Does it hit the post? It's gone out for a throw in to us, so it didn't. And we have put our foot on the gas, haven't we? After half time. That's what I like to see. Right, we are going to take Canastoneri off at this point because he ain't having the greatest of games. So we're going to bring on Barretka for him. We're going to bring on Fratesi for Kone or for Berg. We'll bring him on for Berg. We'll leave Angelino out there. We haven't got Couto today on the right. So we are lacking in defensive options. But we'll see how we go for now. He's one yellow card away from suspension. It doesn't really matter at this point. It will probably carry over. But with 15 minutes to go in the final, I'm not really worried about next season. That's someone else's problem. He will send it long down the field. Still playing with two up top and being given a helping hand there. Didn't. Oh no. Advantage played. I thought the free kick had been given. Samaka with the shot inside the penalty. Cabral with the save. No yellow card coming, but a corner is the result. Is De Ketelaer's goal going to be the one that wins it? Probably at this point. Atalanta are going to have to start to push. They might leave gaps in behind. As Suel comes down the field. He has got a very bright future. Bishkov picking the ball up. Back into Suel. Back into Bishkov. Just playing it around quite nicely on the edge of the box at the moment are the lads. Good shot! Oh, it's the post. Just didn't bend enough. The ball is with Barakov. Good challenge from Suel. By far our best player today. He's on an 8.1. Set up the goal. Looking for the man that put it in the back of the net. Who is going to be looking for a bit of a runner here, isn't he? He has got a couple coming. He's going all alone at the moment. Good shot, good save. Triple change for Atalanta. It may well be. We are going to have a look at a couple of changes just to run down the clock. So Bishkov is going to come off. We're going to bring on Moreno for him. And we are going to take off Suel so he can get the applause. And Dybala's going to come on for a bit of continuity. Obviously, we won this trophy in 2026, so it's not been that long since we won it. 1963 for Atalanta. Looks like it's going to be at least another year for them, unless they can find anything. But there are only 3 minutes of added time to come, and we have a corner. Start the car. Start finding the streamers and the ticker tape and the party hats. And we are going to end up with a trophy to finish our time in Rome. And it will be a very nice thing to have. Angelino is taking his time, and I am not frustrated with it for once. As long as you find a shirt that's in our colour. Angelino finding Dybala. He'll get the shot away. Oh, it's in from De Ketelaer. Referee might well rule it out. VAR will have a look. Either way, oh. You might want to see a doctor about that, son. I think he might be all right, you know. 2-0. 2-0. There we go. Game, set, and match. Dybala's shot deflected in by De Ketelaer, who has led the line brilliantly today. And that is the final done and dusted. Now you can start the car. as Omani comes forward with it for Atalanta. What might have been for them today? They had plenty of opportunities, they've had plenty of shots, just not that many of them on target. And I think that's been the difference. I mean, the early goal at the start of the second half, the change of tactic at the break wins us the Coppa Italia. Well done, boys. De Ketelaere with 2 goals. The man on the right wing providing both of them in different stages. And here comes the trophy lift. There is the Coppa Italia trophy. And I am leaving Italy with something in my back pocket. It's a shame it's not a league title, but Patrick Berg will lift it high as we win the Coppa Italia for the 11th time. Raise it high. 1, 2, 3, boom! Yay! Even the referee's applauding. Excellent stuff. It was easy in the end though, wasn't it? I guess. We had to ride our luck a little bit in the first half, but second half we were by far the better side. And there we go. A trophy for us to celebrate. And, yeah, salvages something from a difficult season. So here we are with the final 2 results of the season. And I thought the lads that played in the final deserved to show off at home. And they did just that. They beat Genoa by 3-0. 2 goals for De Ketelaere and 1 for Sewell. But the season did not end how we wanted it to at the San Siro. The champions won by 2-0. Fabian and Denzel Dumfries with the goals. So this is how it all shakes out in the end. In to win the title with 94 points. We were comfortably second with 75. Juventus and Milan into the Champions League next season. Atalanta securing 5th. Cagliari in 6th. Well done to them. Napoli in 7th. Beating Lecce to it. And Udinese, unfortunately for them. Down the bottom, we knew about Torino. We knew about Palermo. Como have joined the O's in being relegated to Serie B. And that's it. I'm gone. Within 24 hours of the game ending against Inter, the resignation is on the desk. It was already on the desk. It was just waiting to be rubber stamped. And Robin van Persie is the favourite to replace me. But who will I replace? Obviously, 2028 is a European Championship year. It's in our home country as well of England, Scotland, Ireland and Wales. So yeah, there will be some managerial merry-go-rounding happening in the summer. Let's see where we end up. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you've enjoyed it, please leave a like on it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.